It's a new year and a new start for all of us, and with financial experts expecting the photonics market to soar to an $830 billion industry, 2025 promises to see even more growth and development. But before we jump ahead, let's look back on the biggest news over the last 12 months on a very special episode of Photonics Spectra Now. Photonics Spectra Now is brought to you by Nifors, advanced specialty fiber processing designed for the highest demands. To learn more, go to nifors.com. And by LightPath Technologies, a recognized leader in providing advanced optics and photonics solutions to diverse industries. Visit lightpath.com for more information. Hi, and welcome to Photonics Spectra Now, covering your top headlines in the world of photonics. I'm Joe Kaczynski, a senior editor with Photonics Spectra. 2024 was filled with billion-dollar deals, R&D breakthroughs, and major personnel moves. But before we recap some of the biggest stories of the year, let's start with some breaking news, as we're just getting word that Zebra Technologies is in the process of acquiring Photoneo. Financial terms have not been released yet, but the addition of the Slovakia-based developer and manufacturer of 3D machine vision solutions should really expand Zebra's portfolio. US-based Zebra can now pair Photoneo's line of 3D sensors with their own AI-powered imaging, inspection software, and autonomous data capturing systems. Looking back on 2024, we have an update to a story we've been following since January. While it's still not finalized, news of Synopsys' acquisition of Ansys for $35 billion kicked off 2024 with a blockbuster deal. Since the announcement, a series of probes and investigations from concerned regulators had put the sale on hold. We're now learning that the EU is expected to sign off on the deal soon. Synopsys, a US-based software technology company, recently released a statement saying that they will continue to work with the UK Competition and Markets Authority to quell antitrust concerns. Also this past January, Excelitas announced that it would move its operations to Pittsburgh from its previous headquarters outside of Boston. The global photonics company completed that move over the summer. Now let's take a look at some of the other big business headlines PSN has covered throughout the year.
IPG has officially sold its interest in its Russian subsidiary, IRE Polis, with the laser maker now severing all ties from Russian facilities. Intel just secured a contract with Amazon for its foundry business to produce billions of custom AI chipsets for Amazon's cloud division. The chipmaker was also awarded grants worth up to $3 billion as part of the U.S. CHIPS Act. IonQ making big news. The company is in the process of acquiring quantum networking company Qubitekk, and it is also forming a partnership with both NKT Photonics and Ansys. UAV designer and manufacturer AeroVironment will acquire U.S.-based defense technology company Blue Halo. The deal is valued at more than $4 billion. Washington could use nearly $3 billion to advance R&D efforts around quantum tech. The Senate is introducing a bill that could set aside $2.7 billion for federal science agencies over the next 5 years. Plenty of turnover and transitions for some of the biggest names in the industry. In February, Coherent CEO Vincent Chuck Matera told the board that he would retire once a successor was named. That process would take until the summer, when Jim Anderson became Coherent's new CEO in June. Now here are some of the other title changes we saw in 2024. Optica has officially named its former Deputy Executive Director and Chief Publishing Officer Elizabeth Nolan as CEO. In a pair of appointments, Optimax is transitioning the roles of company president and CEO. Just this week, the global optics manufacturer named Joseph Spillman as CEO and Pete Kopinski as president. The VDMA, or the Machinery and Equipment Manufacturers Association, is naming Dr. Dietmar Ley as the new chairperson of its robotics and automation branch. The biggest breakthroughs often require the biggest collaborations. In June, ASML and IMEC opened a jointly run high-NA EUV lithography lab in the Netherlands. Today, that lab provides access to chip makers and suppliers for process development, with the hopes to accelerate the learning curve in this field. Here are some of the other team-ups poised for great things in 2025. Quantum computing company Quantum Brilliance and Oak Ridge National Laboratory will now work together to enhance the synergy between quantum and classical computing. NY Create's Albany Nanotech Complex will be the home of the first of 3 National Semiconductor Technology Center facilities. SUNY Albany will be the site of the new Center for Biophotonic Technology and Artificial Intelligence. This new center will focus on developing solutions for medicine and forensics using photonic technologies and AI. The EU is working to develop a pilot line for photonic integrated circuits. Officials with the EU say the movement will bring together Europe's top research organizations to set up the world's first open-access PIC ecosystem. Some of the biggest players in photonics will work together to form a consortium to address the challenges in adoption and scaling of 3D printing. They want to figure out how to best reshape the entire manufacturing landscape to be more innovative using this tech.
And some amazing advancements have been made over the past year. Here are some of the breakthroughs that could impact our world well beyond 2025.
Researchers at Waterloo have found a method to measure and reset a trapped ion qubit to a known state without disturbing neighboring qubits just micrometers away. Researchers at ETH Zurich are just announcing that they have developed a laser that can produce extremely short pulses with peak powers up to 100 milliwatt and 550 watts of average power. A new study from the Korea University College of Medicine could help those battling depression by better predicting what medicines will help with their treatment. A team from the University of California, San Diego, and Boston University has developed an optical sensor designed to rapidly detect and identify mpox. Forever plastics have long been polluting our planet. Now an LED-based system from researchers at Colorado State University could effectively break down this material. Whole eye transplants could soon become a reality after a vision-restoring project receives a big financial boost. The Advanced Research Projects Agency for Health will give a multi-institutional team $56 million. A laser breakthrough in Germany after researchers say they've developed the first electrically pumped continuous wave semiconductor laser that can be directly grown on a silicon wafer.
With that, we close the book on 2024 and look ahead to what 2025 may bring. And Photonics Spectra Now will be there every step of the way, giving you all the biggest headlines every single week. Have news you'd like to share or suggestions for our team? You can send any story tips, questions, or suggestions to video@photonics.com. Give us a like and click that subscribe button in the corner for all the latest videos from Photonics Media, and be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. Remember, you can always find more details on these stories and everything else happening in our industry by going to photonics.com. Happy New Year from all of us here at Photonics Spectra. Here's to hoping 2025 is filled with prosperity, good health, and photonics. I'm Joe Kaczynski, and thanks for watching.